to be able to go through that activity at least tomorrow?
Yeah, he's cleared to do that, and then we'll see how he feels. I'll have hopefully a better feel after shooting, hopefully where he's at. I think the time back here probably certainly helped him get better.
Last year, when y'all got to the playoffs, y'all molded into a team that was pretty good on the road. I mean, y'all had some pretty wins on the road. Is it kind of undersold how tough it is to go on the road and win games consistently in your year?
Oh, it's always hard to play on the road. I think wherever you go, it's just the familiarity of the building. You're playing there. As a home team, with regularity. There's always a comfort level, I think, at home. Sometimes if you're not playing particularly well, the crowd can kind of get you going there a little bit. There's a lot of positive factors there. But yeah, I think it's always hard to win on the road. But I think as you evolve during the course of the year and you want to try to get better as a team, one of the things you got to do, I think, with a great measure is how well you can play on the road. And for us, we've played some tough teams on the road. Going back to San Antonio and Washington, Cleveland, and I think coming out of this trade and trying to get our guys more cohesive. We need to play better collectively, I think, as a group on the road.
People on the outside, whether us or fans or whatever, we know that you go into a road building. Obviously, it's tough to the fans that are not going to stuff. Is there anything less obvious that is maybe a little more subtle that makes playing on the road more difficult than home? Whether it's off the court or on the court, anything like that.
Yeah, I mean, I hate to say, wherever comes out as excuses or things like that. I think that's difficult, but because everybody's dealing with the same set of circumstances. But I think in terms of understanding that these guys are not robots, they're human beings, they're people, and they're very talented and gifted and blessed in terms of what they do on a regular basis. But you come out of the the Portland game, and you land at 4 o'clock in the morning, and you're going to bed at 4:30, 5 o'clock, and then you're up at noon for breakfast. Phoenix, you're playing that game. I mean, that's a hard game to play physically, and I totally understand that Phoenix played in the back-to-back as well, and that's hard for them too. But they were home, and I'm not saying again, I'm not using this as excuses, but that's hard. That's hard to do. Then you spend the night in Phoenix. You get the next morning, you go to Dallas. You're off that day. You have your shoot around. And then you come right back and playing. So, being on the road and the travel and their sleep patterns being altered and changed, I think those things all are factors. And that's why, so much of it is how well you can play individually and collectively when you're not feeling your best. And I can't imagine at this point an NBA team is feeling physically, mentally their best. It's a grind. Their bodies are beaten up. Their sleep patterns are disrupted. There's a lot of things that go on, but though that's the human nature says it's okay not to have energy today. It's okay to maybe be a little bit lethargic, but you got to fight the human nature part of it constantly. I think because it's so easy to generate or create a level of excuses of why you're not playing. And I've always said it's easy to play better when you feel great. But can you play well when you're not feeling great and you haven't had a lot of sleep? And can you concentrate and focus? Those things are really challenging.
Do you find a struggle for you at all? Because obviously the schedule in college is totally different. When you first got here, was that an adjustment?
No, the schedule here actually, to be honest, is better. And what I mean by that is, I guess your work is so much more concentrated and so much more focused on one thing. Where, I could, in college, I could be in practice and finish up practice at 5:30, and then be in a car driving 3 hours to go watch an 8 o'clock game of high school kid. And the game finishes up, and I'm back home at 1 o'clock. Then I'm back up the next morning, and then we got practice. We got a game. I shouldn't say the schedule's different. It's more concentrated. There's more time to evaluate your team, try to focus, try to watch film, try to make corrections, try to bring things to the table that can hopefully help our team. And you got the one thing I do try. One thing that's different here for me, which is totally different. It took me some time to getting used to. Was the days are flip-flopped in the NBA. What I mean by that is, college days really don't start till 3 o'clock in the afternoon. These guys have school. Maybe you have them in between classes, but you have from that morning with your staff to really plan out, what you're doing for the next day at 3 o'clock. Whereas here, we're on the floor at 12 o'clock today because we get in late, but normally we're on the floor at 11 o'clock. So you have a game on one night and you get home. I try to watch a little film, but I try to get to bed, because I want to get up early to have several hours here after sleeping. So I think the biggest thing here in the NBA is that you have the availability to do it. I think finding that time for the rest is important, because I really try to go to bed relatively early, and I try to get up in here really early, because I like a few hours by myself just to kind of go through the film, think about the day, practice what we need to do, and then meet as our staff, and then we'll deal with the team. That was something a little totally different than doing 25 years of 3 o'clock every day, practice going till 11 o'clock.
Coach, have you guys addressed Russell and his technical foul as he's getting close to the line?
In terms of,
Have you talked to him on whether or not
he's
aware?
he's aware of that. Yeah, he's aware of it.
Anybody else with
The
those
shooting
scoring?
splits on the road specifically.
Yeah.
The shooting splits are kind of the largest
Oh yeah.
disparity between those two, especially 3-point. Is there a particular reason why those are so much larger? Than
I'm
everything
looking
else?
at that now. I mean, because I think if you look at the numbers individually, to your point, I think these last 7 games, I think the 3-point shooting is like around 24%. And I think maybe the games at home have been, mid to high 30s. So, I'll as I watch film, try to look at maybe we get the same quality of looks, different looks. I do think that defensively, when we get stops, it's always easier shooting the ball in those situations. A lot of times when the game gets locked into the half court, I think for any team, points are a lot more difficult to come by. Clean looks are a lot more difficult to come by. So it'd probably be something that, we need to just keep looking into, because to your point, the difference between